they can be a very difficult team to play against.
As for Crystal Palace, a side who've struggled to score goals. Crystal Palace looking to win both home and away games against Leeds United for the first time ever in the Premier League. And it's the visitors who get us underway. A win in 2023, and as Andy's pointed, they want that momentum to continue. They're defending a Luke Ayling attempted cross, falls to McKennie, who sends it back to his captain. Comes off the boot of Guehi. Sinistera! First attempt on goal, and so close to it
from Marc Guehi. It's wild, there's no control about it, it's not good enough. And when that arrives at Sinistera's left foot, must hit that target. He's got to be stinging Sam Johnston's fingertips with that. Had some big wins, hasn't he, Tom? Sorry, Javi Gracia.
He has had some big wins. 3 out of the 6 games in charge. And boy, what Leeds United would give for a 4th here today at Ellen Road. Cut back! Oh! Johnston was alert to the flick.
This Leeds United team started with that Aronson flick that Sam Johnston did well, then they recycled it, kept it alive. There it is there's that little flick. Just couldn't really get genuine pace on it. The goalkeeper there, without that pace, he's able to react and save it, but it's still a good move. And
there's a nice beat, but can't take Crystal Palace away on a counter. Sinistera. Sam Johnston's been a busy man in this opening 6 minutes. Sinistera has been at the fore of everything positive. Bamford sees the goalkeeper off his line. In the bottom half of the Premier League, where still looks as though 9 teams are still in threat of being relegated. Points are oh so crucial. And Leeds United, certainly, their intent is to take all 3. Aronson, Sinistera, header. Good hang. It's Brendan Aronson, stood over the ball. It's free header for Bamford! $50 goals for Leeds United, and you can argue, will any be as important as that one? Training ground corner, excellent delivery, superb header. Leeds United 1, Crystal Palace 0.
Fully deserved this lead, the home team. They've been absolutely terrific from the first whistle. And Palace have been a yard short, and defensively again there. Watch Patrick Bamford, they work a little block on Tyreek Mitchell. And he's
trailing to a Patrick Bamford header. And it's a free header from Schlupp, who inside the 6-yard box.
But he's totally unmarked. I can't understand how Jeff Schlupp, look, right in the middle of the 6-yard box, about 3-4 yards out. He's got to put that in. It's a big miss.
Elise again with the corner. Meslier came for it. Ayew with a header back towards goal. Best spell of the game so far for Roy Hodgson's sides. And the French goalkeeper just takes his time to try and take the sting. And keeping us guessing as regards to who it is will strike this for Leeds United. It is Harrison. Fingertip save from Sam Johnston.
You can see Sam Johnston is always going to save that. It's just whether he can see it in time. It's just whether or not, coming through all the traffic, he doesn't quite get it, but it's good goalkeeping, good work.
His side are trailing though, and it is another Leeds United corner. Rocker to take. It's again a Leeds United head first to the ball. The Crystal Palace corner, left-footed, out-swinger. And it's a free header once again. Tactic when it comes to scoring goals, set pieces, and they win another header.
Yeah, again, if it's on target, Jordan Ayew might get himself a goal. No, it's a decent jump. He's across the front of his man.
The amount of attention he takes up of opposition defenders. It's his free kick. Strauch! Another save from Sam Johnston, copy and paste.
Somebody in that first gap. You've got to have it. Look, there's a white shirt there first, and that drags others under the ball, creates a bit of space for others. Palace need to stand someone in that space who can go and meet that and deal with it. It's a great free kick again, really well save again from the goalie, but need to wake up these Palace defenders. They're far too lethargic, they're slow to react and on their heels.
Michael Lise, just ask Manchester United, this boy can hit them from range. Goes for the strike, but nowhere near enough power on it. Comfortable save.
Yeah, sometimes you need people running across the front of the ball there to really give the goalie a problem. That Familio, he saw that one all the way, and as you say, Tom, not enough pace on that to really worry him.
So we're in the 45th minute. There hasn't been an abundance of stoppages, so I wouldn't expect that much additional time here at Ellen Roads.
Yeah, Leeds have been very good. You know, they started bright, and that first 15 minutes or so was particularly difficult for Palace. They were pushing and threatening, eventually got their goal, fully deserved it. Palace have got a little better and have now got to, all the time it's won, they know they're very much in the game. They can still keep pushing and certainly believe that they can get back into it, but they need to be a bit brighter about their work all round. Crystal Palace have been a little disappointed with their performance so far.
Well, Elise's walked away from the ball, left it to Ayew, and there will be a minimum of 1 added minute here in the first half. Can Palace end it on a high? They again win the header, and they do end the half on a high. Marc Guehi nips in front of Ilham Meslier. VAR will take a look, but as it stands, Leeds 1, Crystal Palace 1.
Well, he looked like he was in an offside position, and he actually almost looks like he's not sure himself. He looked like he was my first thought was that he must be offside. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Look how close that is. I mean, again,
it looks as though there's still going to be time for Leeds to maybe offer up one more opportunity in this half. Well, that is it. It's been eventful. Leeds United taking the lead. Certainly getting the best out of them offensive-wise, but if Crystal Palace's goal taught us anything, it's that Leeds United are still vulnerable at the back. Before we can definitively have a better judgment on how each side is faring up in the battle to avoid the drop. Elise moving forward at speed, ghosts past Koch, sends the cross in. Somehow stays out of Ilham Meslier's goal, sent back in by Ayew. Azer, Ward closed down by Harrison, anywhere will do, but it's coming straight back. Schlupp does well to block the attempted clearance, and Ayling, perhaps foolishly, opts to dangerous ball across the pitch. Edwards finds Elise, had to check his run. Sends in the cross. Ayew with the header! The man brought in to replace the injured Wilf Zaha scores just his second goal of the season. The visitors have come from behind. Leeds United 1, Crystal Palace 2.
You know what, and the lead up to that goal, the first time that Javi Gracia will have felt the home fans just getting that little anxious. Leeds scrappy and scruffy with their play, giving the ball away cheaply, unnecessarily. And Palace just started to get their key men involved that little bit more. Down this right side, Michael Elise it is who provides the cross. That ball from Luke Ayling, he didn't need to play that first time and go for that big switch. The ball comes into Edward.
One-on-one with Mitchell. Can't find an effective enough cross, and Ayew, very composed, dribbling his way out of trouble.
Well played. That's exactly the right thing there. Jordan Ayew just travelling with the ball, keep it. His team get the throw in and they can draw breath, and now can they manage a lead better than what Javi Gracia's boys have done? They just haven't got going, never started second period, not really.
Still in play over that far side. Space for Ezer. Finds Elise. Firpo on a yellow card. Backs off. Elise to Ezer. In the blink of an eye, Crystal Palace have extended their leads, and it's a man who was anonymous in the first half. Abiri Ezer. Clinical finish. Lovely move. Leeds United 1. Crystal Palace 3.
Brilliant goal. Lovely goal. Bit of class about that. Again, from the minute they pinch the ball on around the halfway line, there they just pinch it back right here. And then when they get on the half turn, they get Ezer involved in that pocket. He comes out to Elise again. Now Firpo on the yellow card, can't get tight, doesn't.
Gets it back. Rocker. Away from Ezer. Crosses deep. Harrison back across goal. Crowd wanting him to shoot. Ayling. McKennie. Rodrigo is very nice. Bamford, can he get the shot off? Mitchell did well.
Big appeal went up for handball there.
Yeah. And Stockley Park are going to take a look at this, Andy.
Yep, it was Tyreek Mitchell. It was a big shout. We'll see. No, looked like it hit his thigh, didn't it?
Check complete. No penalty.
Trouble here.
Crystal Palace have numbers moving forward. 4 against 2. This could really be the killer blow. Edouard forced wide on his left foot. Clinical from the Frenchman. Can you believe what you are seeing? 1-1 at half-time. We've played just shy of 25 minutes in the second half, and the scoreline is Leeds United 1, Crystal Palace 4.
As soon as that ball broke away from the edge of the Palace 18-yard box, you sensed there was going to be a massive problem. And there certainly was, as you mentioned, 4v2. Leeds fans have had enough. They've seen enough. And now, from being 1 down, going into half-time, wondering where their game had gone, Palace are absolutely cruising. Look, Elise can go left, right, through the middle, just pick apart.
Harrison in his way. Bypasses him, space. Hughes, shooting opportunity, stubbed out, Ayew! It is 5! Everybody stopped from a Leeds United perspective. Jordan Ayew remained on it. A man who'd scored 1 Premier League goal coming into this. Now has 2 in the same game, 3 for the season. Leeds United 1, Crystal Palace 5.
Yep, Leeds players protest. I immediately looked to the linesman. No flag went up. I mean, it's fortuitous how it arrives to him, but every time they attack now, they actually look like they're going to score. Again, as they move in so well with the ball, he rolls it to Will Hughes. That shot is blocked. You can see Rasmus Christensen is playing him onside. Rolls into Jordan Ayew. And that's pretty much as straightforward a goal as we've seen all weekend. But whenever they pick the ball up now, they've got space. Scored his goal. Lovely touch that was. He's been very good.
Crystal Palace's final change is Nathaniel Klein on for Joel Wards. Elise in search of more goals. Can he get one himself? Did pretty much everything right on his weaker right foot. Couldn't burst the back of the net.
What a great run that is. And another player that's been excellent. I love that. Well, he looks like he's going to hit that with his left foot. Chops back on his right at the last moment. I mean, look, he just brushes that Nyonto challenge aside.
Ruta can't bring it down over his shoulder. Incredible away day for Crystal Palace. Back-to-back wins for them for the first time since November. Sees them move 6 points clear of the relegation side.